they had to play yesterday. This will be the first match of doubles for Paris and Tyra. Early air there.
Looks like Black and Todd are going to play straight up.
1-0-2.
Nice finish there by Felicity. She really ripped that backhand across court.
Paris Todd gave it a long look.
Yeah, looked good from my vantage point.
I thought it was
0-1-1.
close but good.
Second serve.
Yeah, if you're gonna be competitive against these 3 seeds, you really got to get those thirds in, either whether it be a drive or a drop. There's a nice drop. Push back a little bit there to the baseline.
Statistically, very significantly better with Tyra Black on the left side.
Interesting. Okay. A little wide there in the dink. Gives them another point, up 2-0. Career record of Black and Todd, for those of you watching at home, is 44-16. They won the gold medal at the CIBC Texas Open. So really, really good success together. There's a reason why they're the number 3 seed.
Oh, nice play there by Delora.
Yep, strong finish.
Set
They're gonna have to
herself
do a
up.
lot of that to stay in this match.
0-2.
Rettger kind of a little too straight up on a couple of dinks there.
Yep.
You stay down.
0-2.
It's interesting how standing up causes you to hit the ball down and into the net.
Oh wow, great backhand by Paris. She has an incredible backhand and she'll use it in lots of spots. There she used it off the bounce. Tui right through the middle. Clean winner.
4-0-2.
Okay.
Side out.
And on the other side here, we have Rachel and Felicity. They're first-time partners. They won yesterday, so they have a career record of 1-0. Which is a pretty good win percentage. See if they can keep that going.
Second serve.
Yeah, Tyra Black just too good there on the left side. I think Rettger and Delora really need to keep the ball to Todd, especially when Todd's on the right side.
That was my first catch as a commentator on Pickleball TV. Clean
Nice
catch. Didn't get body. You don't want to be body bagged as a commentator. That's not good.
Second serve.
I get plenty of those playing back home.
4-0-2. Side out.
Wow, those are some nice counters there.
That was good defense there by Delora.
Good defense. Paris was bringing the. She had all guns
She
ablaze in
did.
there.
That's why you come out and watch a pro pickleball tournament in person. The speed does not come across on TV like it does in person.
That's a great shot. Yeah, my first tournament, Jim. I'm from Minnesota, so my first tournament was the Lakeville Indoor
0-4-2.
Championships, and my wife went to the first day of that tournament. And I'd played pickleball for about a year, and she said, "You got to come watch these guys play in person. It's not like you see on TV." And sure enough, I went there and I got hooked.
Yeah. I mean, it's wonderful to watch on TV, but there's nothing like in person where you can stand, what are we, 15 feet from the court?
Yeah.
And fans can get just as close as we can.
Yeah, the speed and skill of these players is just, you can't appreciate it from TV.
Yeah. Just everything, the athleticism,
Yeah.
even the size, seeing how big Jack Sock is.
Yeah.
You see him on TV, he looks like a pretty big guy. And then you see him in person, it's like, geez, the guy's the size of an NFL linebacker.
Second serve.
We talked earlier about Fed coming off of the Lifetime Open. Actually, Paris also played in the Lifetime Open. She made it all the way to the finals, lost to Leah Jansen in the finals. But she's got some wear and tear from all those singles games last weekend. So it's good to see her out here. I know she's had a little issue with the ankle, so it's good to see her back and playing in this tournament. This is a 1,500-point tournament, so it's certainly worth going after. The next tournament, the World Championships in Dallas, is going to be a 3,000 point, but this is 1,500. It's a lot of points to go after, and I think I would say there's most of the top pros are here this week.
0-5-2. Side out.
Not a good side out there. Two
Yeah.
points and 2 balls up to Tyra Black.
Yeah, and they did the wise thing there. The
5-0-1.
Carvana Grandstand Court. I'm pleased to be joined by Jim Kloss. We're in game 1 of this women's doubles match. Currently being led by Tyra
Second serve.
Hurricane Black and Paris Todd up 5-0 on the 2 now against Rachel Rettger,
5-0-2.
Felicity DeLaura.
A great get there by Tyra Black, but then missed the easy one. Just like a rec game at home.
Yeah, Tyra is one of the best defensive players in women's doubles. She's right up there with, I'd put her out there with Catherine Parento, Anna, Elise Jones. They're just elite defenders, so you really have to hit extra balls to get it by them. And
0-5-1.
Tyra rarely lets a ball go that she can get her paddle on. And she also can finish.
that is a no-go zone.
She can also finish.
0-5-2. Side out.
Yeah, Felicity's trying to stay aggressive there with the drives from the baseline, trying to get a ball that they can get into the kitchen at some point with a drop.
Wow.
And great point by Rachel and Felicity. Tyra defended well, but even Tyra couldn't get that 6 ball back.
5-0-2.
Wow, great reset. Oh my.
Best point of the match.
That's the best point I've seen today, right there. That was an incredible point by both ladies. Really well played. Great defense, great resets, had everything.
0-5-1.
Well, again, we had the dreaded drop volley, which we both know Dave Fleming would not like. That actually worked out for him, but
0-5-2.
DeLaura and Rettger just having trouble with their thirds.
I agree.
Not being able to get effectively to the line. See it again.
Unlucky there with the net. Yeah, Paris's ground strokes, the way she hits the ball is just, it's so elite. She puts so much pressure on both wings.
It's long.
That was long, just barely.
We still see with a 5-0 lead, the difference in the match is Black and Todd are able to get to the line when they're serving comfortably most of the time. Rettger and DeLaura are just not able to get to the line.
Yeah, Yeah, the top ladies, they will basically speed it up from anywhere on the court at any time. So you have to be ready to counter, because they're gonna punish you from all areas of the court if you're not ready. Especially a team like Annalie and Anna, they just punish the ball from all areas.
Yeah.
Case in point there.
Same thing again. Just able to get to the line comfortably.
So that'll lead. All right, that's going to lead to a free challenge timeout. That's only 45 seconds, so we're going to stay here.
I am not currently planning to be there.
All right.
But it does have everything. And I think it's got a collegiate championship thrown in there too.
I mean, Jim and I, we might take our paychecks here from this tournament and leverage that into the Dallas event.
Can't afford to miss those opportunities.
No. I mean, it was a good shot, but just a little bit long. And we're at pickle point. Yeah, again, a little too high.
Yeah.
Leads to the first game there for Paris and Tyra, with Rachel to serve here.
See if they change their strategy on their thirds. No, still dropping a little high.
Yeah, they gotta get those. They gotta get that ball down if they want to get to the net. If you don't get to the net, you're gonna have trouble.
Yeah. They've just been pretty consistently high on their drops. I'd like to see them start driving their thirds. Maybe lead to a more comfortable fifth shot drop.
Yep, great point, Jim.
Yeah, it's just
again, that ball's too high, and
too high.
Paris is sitting there with that two-way waiting to rip at it, and she doesn't miss those very often.
Yeah, she definitely even runs around her forehand to hit that two-hander.
Yeah, her two-way is, it's definitely top 5 in the women's game. I'd say top 3.
Well, when you're doing a ranking on a women's game, no matter what the shot is, you know who's number 1.
Yes,
it's
exactly.
Just a question
it's
where you are after.
It's what scraps are left for everyone else after number 1. That's right.
It is so funny. I wrote a column once on Annalie and just said, if you're wondering who's got the best whatever, blank, it's Annalie Waters.
Yes, Annalie's got the best everything.
She has the best everything, except an overhead. It's the only one. Look at that defense.
Again, the defense is ridiculous by Tyra. Oh, and it leads to an error. That's the example of just get one more ball back, and eventually your opponent might make an error. And that's exactly what Tyra did there, leading to, unfortunately, a shot into the net by by Felicity. Stand court. Paris Todd serving up 5-0 in game 2. Again, incredible defense.
Yeah. Wow.
And that's an example of when you're hitting up and your opponents are hitting down, usually leads to bad things, which is what happened there.
At that point, Rettger and Delora did everything
great.
right.
Yep.
But
But
the first 10 shots, the defense was just too good.
Too good, and then they were hitting up on the ball, and Tyra and Paris were hitting down, and it was all over. Again, that's a high, too high. They're going to bury that one every time. Be nice to see them get the ball back here and get something on the scoreboard, but as it sits now, it's 7-0. Paris and Hurricane in game 2.
They're just hitting on all cylinders. They're playing great
incredible.
offense, great drives, great defense, good drops. It's the whole.
That was an
whole
example
gamut.
right there. That was an incredible shot by Felicity. Paris sat there, countered it, got it back, and it led to another error. But that's a winner against 95% of the teams. I just made up a stat there, Jim. You're a stats guy, but I just made up a stat, so you can correct me on that.
Well, I just wonder, at this point with Rettger and Delora, they got to be wondering what do they need to do to win a rally.
Well, the first step is you want to win a point, right? You don't want the double pickle situation, so you want to win one
No
point
doubt.
and
But
go from there.
how do you do it?
I don't know how you beat. I don't know how they beat this team. This team is incredible.
Yeah,
Oh, Paris. She tried the footwork. She unfortunately stepped on the non-volley zone line and led to a fault. It was pretty good footwork there, but she may still be invited to Dancing with the Stars. We're not sure. Oh, nice. Now there's an example where Paris came with that two-way, but Rachel sat on it and was able to counter it.
Yeah. She'd go cross court, gave Delora more time to react to it.
Yep.
Probably want to hit that down the line if you're going to do it. Well, again, Rettger showing her frustration. She had a pretty darn good shot.
She hit a great shot, and Tyra just is ready for that one with a counter.
Yeah, not only handled it, but handled it well, keeping it down.
There's the drop shot.
Oh.
Too high again.
Yeah.
And they're going to get the ball back here, up 9-0 in game 2. Chance to close it out on their serve.
9-0-1.
Another good dink battle going here at the net. Fortunately, Rachel dumps it into the net there. That leads to a match point, a double pickle point. On the one, Tyra serving for the match. And there it is. That's the game.
Too bad.
That was a dominant performance, Jim, by Tyra and Paris. There's a reason why they're the #3 seed, and they showed it. They showed it very well in this match, winning both games with a pickle.
Yeah, they were too tough. Just every aspect of the game. Drives were good. Defense was incredible. Every high ball they were able to put away. The few times they hit it high, their defense kept it in play, kept them alive. Didn't make very many unforced errors at all.
Nope.
Just tough combination.
I agree.